Ladies and gentlemen, you're here on a very special time because today I'm here to talk to you about Amway. Apparently I came one day too soon. Actually, I am here to talk to you about TED. As most of you know, TED stands for Technology, Entertainment, and Design. I represent the letter E in that category. Yes, it's true, I am a juggler. Now, a lot of people think that juggling is boring, and yet people still watch golf on TV. Today, I have a favor to ask of you. I'm going to ask if you have any problems, worries, or stress in your life, if you could push them off to the side, just for the next several minutes. Instead, give yourself permission to have some fun. To be more specific, allow yourself the ability to laugh. Because laughter has a lot of great advantages. For example, it helps build up your immune system. And that's very important because we are about to enter the cold and flu season. Laughter also strengthens your heart, and if you do it just right, you can burn off a few extra calories. Laughter relaxes your muscles. It puts us in a good mood and puts a smile on our face. And in the work environment, laughter enhances teamwork. And today, I'm hoping that'll help us bond together as a group. Keeping that in mind, are you ready to have some fun? Come on, we can do better. Are you ready to have some fun? Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to juggle! Before we get started, could I get those lights that make me look really, really good? I feel a lot of love in the room, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go with the fancy start. And based on your reaction, apparently not fancy enough. Let's try this, behind the back and over the shoulder. The fancy start. If you waited that long to applaud, it's just pity. Today I'm going to do a series of impressions for you, starting with this one. This is my impression of a juggling tennis match. And for my Jewish friends out there, this is also known as Passover. Here we have the imaginary ball on a string. Ooh. And for you people in the back that can't see, this here's nearsighted juggling. And here we have my imitation of a dyslexic juggler. You know, last week I was pulled over by a dyslexic cop. He gave me an IUD. This side of the audience explained it to this side. I asked the cop what I could do to get out of the ticket. He told me that if I could say the alphabet backwards, no ticket. So I said, Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. That BOS, he gave me a ticket anyway. And when he drove off, I was very cordial. Much you very thank, officer. But in the back of my head, I'm thinking, what a whole ass. Here we go with another fancy start and another mediocre response. When I first came to this theater, I can actually admit to you that I got lost. I was driving up and down the wrong way on the freeway. I started weaving in and out of traffic. And then just for a moment, I looked at my GPS on my cell phone and bam, I got into a car crash. So I had to call for help. Mommy! So the truck came and took my car away, but I still had to get to the conference. So here's me walking to the conference. I couldn't find the place, so I started to hitch for a ride. Then somebody told me that it was just around the block. I wish I had a funnier joke for that. Let me introduce a word to you. That word today is called Coriolis. Coriolis actually describes how the water travels down our drains. For example, above the equator, the water goes down the drain like this. Below the equator, the water goes the opposite way and goes down the drain like this. A question, on the equator, does the water go like this? And at the Dead Sea, the water goes like this. I'm sorry you had to see my bald spot. All right, I'm going to show you a trick. This one is, check it out. Oh, that wasn't, I got a new one for you. Here we go. This is a trick I actually invented. Whoa. I invented that trick right after I saw somebody else do it. I'm often asked if my tricks have names. This particular trick is called 6.5 years of junior college down the drain. Some of these tricks that I'm showing you here today actually took me years and years to learn. I'm going to show you a few right here. My dad said that learning these tricks were a waste of time. And based on your response, he was right. Here's a cute little trick. This particular trick might not be that impressive, but I'll bet you can't do it. If you like that, here's double the trouble. Whoa. That's an impressive trick. But what's even more impressive? How much money I saved by switching to Geico. One of my tougher 3-ball tricks for you right here. Come on, what are you waiting for? By the way, that trick is a result of 5 years of no female social life. That's what happens when you're in prison. And the reason I was in prison? For stabbing a guy, for not laughing at my jokes. You want to see an easy one or a hard one? How are you going to know the difference? All right, let's try this one here. Hup. I see a lot of smiling faces out here, and I heard a lot of laughter. That tells me that you're in a good mood and you're relaxed. Not only that, you probably burned off a few extra calories, you strengthened your heart, and you built up your immune system. Today, when we laughed together, we bonded as a group. That same bond can be reverberated with our families, our friends, and our co-workers. That bond acts as a buffer against disapproval, disagreement, and disappointment. Just imagine if we could harness laughter, we could give it to our friends and our family, but maybe more importantly, give it to ourselves whenever we have any problems. Or better yet, what if we got rid of all of our egos and lived by the motto, love, life, and laughter? Ladies and gentlemen, it's truly been my pleasure being with you this fine evening. And of all the audiences that I have ever performed for, you are the most recent.